We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC, between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1, ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On 1, ready?
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Place hot. Hot. Hot.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hello. Oh, Mr. Desync. Was you able to play any game this season without desyncing? God damn. God damn it, Jim. Well, guess let's try again. See it ain't so, Billy O. Fuck it, there's always Call of Duty. There's always Cocky Dookie.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals.
With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Yep, there it is. This shit don't be wasting no time, nigga.
Here we go.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Mike Green is there on the stop.
Gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go. Back.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled.
Man, that's his leg right when he was about to pass, too.
Mike Reed getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And they were hoping for a little more on that
Probably
one.
spamming the
Brought
button,
down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Get my man some Rise of Files out there, man.
Wester on the return. And he'll get forward a few
Get my
yards
man some
on the
Files.
return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Now 1st carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Who is that guy?
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, Jackson forced to his right.
What the
this
fuck?
ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that
The
3rd
hell?
down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal.
Oh, shit, I might have missed that. Fuck.
And he missed it.
God
It's no
damn.
good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right up. Back.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10.
Let's get set.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes
get you
3rd
quick.
down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Shot. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Nigga ain't punting.
Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell.
Oh, what the fuck?
And he'll get about 5.
God damn it. Man, I don't call them people ever rising, man. All them good people ever rising, man. Oh boy, I'm tired.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, I already
Today,
said that.
we have an all-AFC meeting
About to knock this
between
game
the
out.
Baltimore Ravens
Take a shower, go to
and
bed.
the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Keeler here with you as we get set for a division rematch, Brock. One side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds contempt.
It breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
11, Thomas.
2nd and 3 now.
11,
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess. Even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fielded at the 11. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Let's take it in by LaJohntay Wester. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Lamar off the play fake. Likely's got it right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to Isaiah Likely. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bengals 38-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7. From the gun, Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force some punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Gun. Cut.
It's Pacheco again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Even 5 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
First down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 47-yard line.
11.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
We get it at the 9. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. The Ravens and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. On first down, Jackson. That's completed right side. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
First down,
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Escapes. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And now the Bengals have it. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series.
On a quick.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though it does still bring up 3rd down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Now a give right side to Mitchell. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front Bronc. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now hit and Jackson loses the ball. And the Bengals get to it.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going play action here. Burrow. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. Shoves him off. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. Behind the line, he lost that football. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Burrow out of the shotgun. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Here we go, here we go.
Third and long for him here. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. Brought in right side. Free inside the 30. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Mitchell. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Trying to run with Henry. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Yo.
You're going to try to throw for it. Caught out wide. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Cincinnati
11.
into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. That's complete to Gesicki outright. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Burrow to the air now. That throw finds DeMar Chase. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
11.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 180.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Lamar now from the gun. This is completed downfield to Likely. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
He was covered by Barrett Carter.
From the gun, Jackson. And that one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now?
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So they sent it to a 2nd set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. Return it. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jackson's going to throw again. Looking slant route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They're working quickly here.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Jackson yet again. He brings it in. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Jackson to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Bengals 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
11.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. 2nd down now, they need 7. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports halftime
Our journey
report
through the
with Scott
NFL
Hansen.
starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Bears. And this is Luther Burden. He's going to find a seam in the middle of the field and haul it in. This is going to be a 41-yard touchdown. The Bears come away with a victory. They win by 6. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Hill now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
DC ready?
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's Bateman making the play along the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Zone read here and give to Mitchell. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's Henry on the counter. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
3rd down, they need 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one finds his man, Likely. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Lamar's going to keep this one. He's still going at the 30. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They'll go to the option on second down. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Designed run, Jackson keeping it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Yo. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Changing it up here, Jackson. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Wide 80.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one, and yes, they did. Bengals football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Motioning the tight end now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. He brushed him off with ease. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. Now
You got him,
Henry hits it
fucking
out.
shit.
Now the Bengals have it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Burrow now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game.
14.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We see the Ravens making their way out now. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught in the comeback route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Only took him 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Ravens have the football and, more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Jump off caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Mitchell up the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Now here's Lamar. Cut out left. And he fights his way down to the 35 before before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. We've set it down from 37.
First down, Ravens.
Here's Mitchell. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, because they drop him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Yo.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jordan Battle with the IN.
Brother. My brother in Christ. Wind up over the nickel. I couldn't have thrown it into anybody else. It was either throw that or get rocked by everyone in the backfield. Wow. Okay.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Let's get set.
First down, Burrow to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Brings up
Burrow from the gun.
Why
It's his
is
running
he
back.
not?
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 40 on the big hitter. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
first down.
180.
First and 10 at the
Let's stop.
26-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. Catch is made in close. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
The Bengals.
Again, it's Burrow. He has it. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
20.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. First call here coming from the shotgun.
No, we changed it.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Looking slant route complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's likely on the quick slant.
He's not on the ground.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
His pass.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Wilson to throw again. He brings it in. And he's brought down at the line.
Isaiah Likely.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Loop knocks it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11. All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away.
Bengals 20.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Burrow. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
11.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, big Kyle.
It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Chased out to his right. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You know, kid, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Mitchell on the carry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
What the scenario actually. Push for 100 yards with 1 rushing touchdown, 6 catches with Isaiah Likely. Okay. Oh, Likely got 8 for 160.
Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
38. Bengals 20. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense to the line fast.
16 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
On first down, here's Burrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 23 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the move.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On third down, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left with 4th down here. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And bring the tight end in motion. Desperation time here on 4th. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
11, Thomas.
They send the tight end in motion left. Working inside the red zone. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals make it an 11-point ball game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Raven first down.
They're going to pass it here. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Jordan battled there defensively.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He was brought down by Samuel Womack.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Makes the score
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided.
11.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he gets out of bounds, but a single yard, not worth the time that came off the clock.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now to throw. No better luck than the last play, Broncos. He just has to get rid of it.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
12.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
First down, I'll take that. Rush for 100, I'll take that. I turned the ball over 4 times. That's insane, EA. Like, for real. For real, that is fucking insane. So that means I fumbled 3 times. Alright, okay. My running back averaged 2.5 a carry. That is banana. That is fucking banana, bro. 2.5 a carry. This O-line. 8 for 168 for 145. I'll take that. 6 for 65. 5 for 50, 62 tuggies. 58 for about that. Didn't they have 2 sacks? What did they have? I think Green only 2 tackles, man. Yeah. 2 total tackles for loss. DK got back there. When did Trenton get 2 sacks? I had no clue. This old nigga. I get it, bro. It's John Madden football. You got to see his face every advance. Turn the game on. Got a cutscene now. Damn, son. Every time I upgrade Speed Rusher, I get power moves, bro. It's kind of crazy. Calling the wild, don't you think? What did he said? Unpredictable and edge threat. One sack. We need 85 overall, man. Like yesterday. Wow. Okay. That's such a shitty upgrade. Hopefully we get some big hit. Give me at least like 5,000, 10,000. 1,000 XP? Really? Damn, got this man 6 catches, a buck 60. For the fans, man. For the fans. What the hell? Oh, wow. He's about to die. Jesus Christ. You're pretty as soon as you came through the door. Man ain't unlocked them snaps yet, bro. 160 points away, dog. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Rapaholic. Real rap. Yeah. It really should show his fucking health here as well, like the wear and tear. Like, what is this tab for? My nigga, like, come on now. Wasted space, man. Wasted fucking space. He's never hitting that shit. He's never hitting that shit. Hold on a second. I can't open this player card. Got 250. We in week 13, bro. You got like 5 games left. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, fucking. He ain't getting 50 snaps a game. He might be the one that's fucking superstar or something, too. Then again, probably not. If he ass. This guy's close, dog. He's definitely play. 7 downs before he got stopped up. Wowzers. All right. Let's see who we got next. Oh, Patriots. Nice. Patriots, Panthers, Colts, Steelers, Browns. I could say he wasn't responding. Let me check this. Hey, yo. Huh? Yeah, this nigga's not playing, dog. What the fuck are you still doing in the league? Man, they played a game since week 6. A 4-game losing streak. Look at that. Got a forced win in week 1. Played week 2, won by 2. Played week 3, lost by 3. Forced win here. Played this game, lost by 3. Played this game, lost by 17, and has not picked up the sticks in this league since. Wow. That's disgusting. Yeah, he didn't even respond to something that he had a scenario in week 11. Didn't say shit to that either. Well, that's disgusting. Who else ain't played, bro? I'm annoyed. Played every game. Played every game. Jakey still around. Played every game. Every game. Got one miss. He actually might be done. He has not been able to play shit, bro. What the fuck? 2, 3, 4, 5 go. Bought a couple autos. Played this one. Played. Vacation. Nigga. I'm on a fucking vacation, boy. This one got a couple. Game. One, two. Yeah, what the fuck, bro? Hmm. Bro, like, what the fuck, man? Shitty ass activity, bro. Some niggas that's literally trying to play every game, and these fucking niggas is ghosts. This man played one game in 7 advances, and decides to say, "Oh yeah, well I'm at work, man. I got a new job, man." This nigga works uh truck driving job, and still finds a way to play his games when no leave. Hospital boy. Patient here, back at it. Look at everything. Got here. Get everything. Yeah. Fucking Bengals, Cardinals, maybe Bengals, Cardinals, Dolphins.